Let's talk about some tips to downsizing. The first tip, start small. You've been in your home for 30, 40, 50 years. There's a lot to do in terms of downsizing. Let's break it into small, manageable pieces. Have a box that's labeled just donations, and that will be really helpful. Look in a closet. Get your, just maybe even look at your shoes, for example. Are you seeing any that are dusty? That's a sign that you're not using it. Take time to work in small areas and start checking off boxes. It might seem overwhelming in the beginning, but just take it step by step and you'll see that things are coming along. The second tip that I'd like to offer is see the whole collection. Let's use mugs as an example. Go into your kitchen, pull out all the mugs in your cabinet, and you might even have some hiding somewhere else in the kitchen. So I want you to make sure that you're getting your mugs in all the areas of your kitchen. You might have them hiding in a cabinet above your refrigerator. Get them out on the table or the counter. Think about which ones are your favorites and which ones bring you joy, which ones you're bringing every day, and then consider donating the rest. The next tip is, well, how do I sort and organize, and what categories do I need to think about? The most important one is what you want to keep. So set those aside. If it's the closet that you're working on, take your clothes, set aside a bag for donation, and get those clothes that you're using back into the closet. Then there's another category of what I term is kind of a hybrid of sell and donate. We can help you with these items in terms of if you have the intention of trying to sell, we'll help you with resources to try to sell them, or with your permission, get them donated. And then there's another category of just tossing, disposing of something that's broken or pilly or ripped or whatever. And then the last category I want to add to is the I haven't a clue category. That's a category that can derail the process, and you don't want to derail your process. Set it aside. Don't let that pile get too big, but be fair to yourself. There are going to be certain things that you just can't make a decision on, and let it be in that, and then revisit it the next day if you can. And then the last tip I'd share with you is about your collections. And let me give you an example. I had a client who had a collection of owls. She had little owl figurines all over her house. And so she looked at me and just said, Ellen, how am I going to, how am I going to pare these down? And how do I go about doing this? Let's gather the owls from your entire home and let's get them to a landing space. And I asked her then to pick her favorites, and she did. So you can see that that's an example of how working with a move manager and having our expertise in terms of how to work with these tips and helpful ways to help you downsize can be a way to find some peace of mind and efficiency in your process.